Just wanted to talk about the sounds of near death experiences and also mention Earth Day, the um, ecological crisis keeps accelerating, and most people ignore it. As long as they can, they ignore it, so there's really not much point in talking about it. Of course, all the environmental activists are taking great risks. They get murdered or assassinated, especially in Latin America, but all over the world. And I say it's better to just let Mother Nature finish the job, because Mother Nature's taking revenge against modern human civilization. And so, in terms of the near-death experiences, I've been watching the reports on YouTube, and the one guy mentioned hearing this loud, low, rumbling noise, like a low. That's how he described it, rumbling. But that was pervading everything. And a lady said that she heard this high pitched noise. And the Qigong master Chen Yilin, he talks about the the Om sound of the universe that you can hear. It comes out through the heart, through the Wan Qi. It's this. Says he can hear this Om sound being emitted everywhere. That it's the secret sound of the universe, and this is what this near-death experience report testified to. Also hearing that this low rumbling sound was pervading everything. It was the sound of the universe. And then another report said they heard this like music that was improvised, but it was better, more harmonious than any music they had ever heard. And it was like the spirits singing to this person, because the person had to return back to their body, and that this was like the secret love and harmony of the universe. This singing, like celestial singing kind of thing. And there's actually a book about this by D. Scott Rogo called NAD, N-A-D, and it's named after the nada in Vedic Indian yoga, the sacred sound of the universe. And so in the Om symbol, you have the 4 states of consciousness: the waking state, the dreaming state, the deep dreamless sleep. And so that's the A, U, and M of the Om. And then there's the 4th state, which is the Turiya. And that goes beyond the Om. So that's what the Ramana Maharshi calls the Muna Samadhi, or silence Samadhi. And so these sounds, like the high-pitched sound, is the ultrasound that has the greatest amplification of the neurons, the microtubules in the brain and the neurons. It's through the ultrasound, but it's heard as the highest pitch you can hear externally. It resonates the brain internally as ultrasound, and then the loud rumbling Om sound is through the heart, when the right side vagus nerve is strongly activated. And I did this through the strong plant-based DMT medicine, the Formosa Huasca, which is the Mimosa hostilis plant root with Syrian rue as the MAOI, serotonin receptor blocker, and that stops that prevents the breakdown of the DMT. So anyway, when I had a strong dose of that, then I heard that loud rumbling Om sound spontaneously emitting deep from the heart. And Master Nan Hua Chin explains that this is the sound of the universe from the conversion of the Jing, the neural hormones that have been ionized as Kundalini, into Shen, which is the spirit astral realm, through the Wan Qi. And so when I did that strong ayahuasca or Formosa Huasca dose, the astral realm, the rainbow vortex kicked in, what I just call the cosmic rainbow vortex. That's both internally and externally. So whenever you have a internal thought, it's already it's based on a holographic projection from external reality. So all of our external perceptions actually are from the this Wan Qi realm that's both, it's neither internal nor external. So it's like the fifth dimension. And so that's what people experience during their NDEs, but they take it on a deeper level because their spirit leaves their body, and so they communicate with other spirits, like usually it's ancestors, but then it's some sort of guardian spirit that they consider to be like Jesus or some other religious leader. And so that's pretty much it with the ecological crisis accelerating. Then we can expect that the 22 million people in the Horn of Africa, in East Africa, facing extreme food shortage, those conditions will keep spreading around the planet, especially when El Nino kicks in. this summer that will heat up the planet another half a degree Celsius above normal. It's already happened in the Arctic. They just did a new report on the Arctic News blog spot about how the temperature increase is already a half a degree higher than compared to last fall, the same kind of temperature conditions. So in other words, the annual increase, the anomaly has increased for this time of year by half a degree in the Arctic. And that's before El Nino has kicked in, so it's just due to the rest of the global warming. And so that's pretty much all I have to say about Earth Day, is that everybody just ignores it pretty much, but Mother Nature's gonna wake everybody up pretty soon that, Mother Nature's in control. And this is what we used to live by, that basic truth in our original human culture. The gum energy through the heart, which is that the Om sound, num gum, gum, that's like over 70,000 years old, because the pygmy and the Bushmen separated 70,000 years ago, but they have the same music, style of music, the same healing culture. And so that's pretty much it. That all we can do is just do the meditation training and commune with nature and try to, like, what do they say? Reduce, reuse, and restore. But since the Industrial Revolution, it's actually the wrong mathematics. The exponential function, this existential angst from not having the proper training in music for meditation. And so there's like a mass mind control as this existential exponential angst that they call it the Oedipus complex instead of the Oedipus complex. The environmentalists call it the Oedipus complex, which is another way of saying missile envy. So it's gonna get real interesting, because we had an interesting winter due to the Arctic amplification. We had all sorts of melting and rain every month through the whole winter. We had melting and rain, which is totally unheard of, and nobody talked about it being part of abrupt global warming. It wasn't discussed in the news at all. You're not supposed to get rain in January and February in Minnesota, but that's what we got. Okay, thanks.